So here you are. When you come into the sheet, you'll pick out the right page based on the link that we sent you, and you'll land on this page. You'll notice that the first thing you want to do is get to the right sheet that will be yours. At the very bottom, there are a list of names on each of the tabs. So choose your name, click on it, and that will open up your sheet. Then you'll go in and look down the list of items that you have, and you'll see these each correspond with the areas on the sheet that we've been given. You'll work through each of those areas and follow the rules on the sheet is the best way to go. But if you'll notice that there's top row is a locked header row, and as you slide down the screen, the top row remains, so you know exactly which column you're filling out. Every one of these columns won't be necessary for every area. When you comment on something, you're going to put the person's name that you did it, maybe the blog post that you posted on, but then you can just tick it off that you did it. Whereas when you're sharing, you'll go down to the share area and circulate here. It says share. You'll choose the person that you've chosen to share their stuff, put down their name and of course their blog title or whatever they're working on, and then whether you shared it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Google Plus, made a bookmark, something like Delicious, or out on Stumble Upon or Dig or something like that, that would be a bookmark that you've placed out there. So those are the kinds of activities you're going to be doing. And as you get down here to the bottom where you're consulting and closing, you see these are where the totals come up. These total numbers are manufactured by putting values in here. For example, let's say you had a consult here with this person and another consult with this person. You'll see that the count has risen to 2 here. So you just put in the data and it will do the counting for you. And then when you're going to remove the data, just go ahead and highlight the cell and then hit the delete key, because that clears out all the information. So notice I hit the delete key and that's gone. The count went down. If you don't hit the delete key and you use the backspace key, sometimes it doesn't get rid of all the information, so the count remains. So again, hitting the delete key will clear the cell completely and you'll be able to have accuracy there. Also, you'll want to notice that as we add information in here, for example, if this person go ahead and puts in their blog post where they get the count, that count also updates over here on their total among the whole sheet. You can see what your fellow teammates are doing over here on the right, and I have a large tally sheet at the end of this all that keeps a tally also. The large tally sheet at the end is locked so nobody can touch it, and it also keeps track of the tallies, and this is where I'll be turning in information to our accountability partners on a week-to-week basis. This sheet is meant to last a week, and then we'll go week by week with each of those. We'll either choose to copy some of the data onto the same sheet and keep it all on one page, so I have a week's worth or multiple weeks worth on a single sheet, or it will end up going into multiple sheets. We'll have to see how that works out as we get to that point. But for now, again, you come in, make sure you're working with your tab, put in your information, and then the tallies will go up and you'll be in good shape from there. If for some reason you have to go beyond, let's say you put compelling content out there 5 times during the week, well, just make a note of that down below the sheet. Just go ahead and down here and add those pieces in. For right now, we'll figure out a way to get those latted in later as we figure out what our averages are for each of the categories. If we need specific rows added, talk with me and we'll try to get those done first. But hey, there's a nice little accountability sheet. Our team is here working together with an accountability sheet that allows us to work together, have a set of expectations, a checklist to work down, and then of course see how we're doing on that checklist on a day-to-day basis. Pretty awesome. Looking forward to working with you on that. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day.